The sun rises slowly over the African savanna. Light spills across the dry grass, revealing the still forms of sleeping lions nestled in the shade of thorny trees. Among them lies a fully grown male lion, his mane catching the golden light like a crown. He blinks, slowly, adjusting to the growing warmth. His breathing is steady, deep. The air is still. Insects buzz softly. Birds chirp at a distance. The lion stretches out one massive paw, claws extending briefly before retracting. A wide yawn reveals sharp teeth, capable of crushing bone. The day begins not with action, but with stillness. For the first half hour, the lion remains mostly motionless. He is not in a hurry. Lions are not built for endurance or speed across long distances. Their bodies are designed for power in short bursts. To maintain that strength, rest is essential. As the savanna stirs around him, the lion surveys his surroundings without rising. A few cubs tumble nearby. A pair of lionesses rise and begin grooming each other. The male's gaze lingers for a moment before closing his eyes again. A few more minutes of sleep, just to be sure. Eventually, the lion pushes himself up into a seated position. His muscles ripple beneath his tawny coat. He scans the horizon. No threats, no opportunities. Just the typical stretch of land, dotted with acacia trees, low shrubs, and the occasional movement of distant herds. The lion stands and walks slowly to a different patch of shade. The sun is already climbing, and the temperature with it. As midday approaches, the lion does very little. He shifts from one shaded area to another. He lies on his side. He rolls onto his back. Occasionally, he licks his paws or scratches behind his ears with a hind leg. His tail flicks every now and then, swatting flies that settle too close. This is the rhythm of the heat. Conservation of energy is key to survival. Despite his reputation, the lion spends most of his time not hunting, not fighting, but resting. He may sleep or lounge for up to 20 hours a day. This is not laziness, it is strategy. During the hotter hours of the day, activity slows across the pride. Lionesses lie together in the grass, cubs nestled between them or climbing clumsily over their mothers. Occasionally, one will venture too close to the male. He may tolerate a paw to the face or a tug at his mane for a moment, but a low growl sends the cub retreating. The lion does not entertain play. His attention is reserved for more important matters. In the late afternoon, the air shifts. The sun, still present, begins to dip. Shadows grow longer. The lion stirs. He rises, stretches again, and pads silently to a nearby bush where he urinates, marking territory with a powerful scent. His presence alone is often enough to ward off intruders, but scent marks reinforce the boundary. Lions are territorial creatures. A single roar can travel for miles. When dusk begins to settle, the lion may lift his head and release a low, thunderous roar into the cooling air. It is a warning. It is a declaration. As evening approaches, movement increases. Lionesses rise and begin to move with purpose. The lion follows. He does not lead the hunt. That task belongs to the females. They are faster, more agile, and hunt in coordinated silence. He trails behind them, his bulk and size too loud, too visible for stealth. Still, he watches. He waits. He knows what comes next. In the distance, a small herd of wildebeest grazes. The lioness team has fanned out, crouching low in the grass, slowly circling their prey. The lion finds a vantage point behind a small rise and lowers himself to the ground. From here, he can observe without being seen. Moments pass. The air grows tense. A single burst of movement breaks the silence. The lionesses charge. The chase is short. Dust clouds rise. Hooves thunder. One lioness leaps, claws extended, and latches onto a wildebeest's flank. Another clamps down on its neck. The prey struggles briefly before collapsing. The kill is efficient, coordinated. The lion approaches slowly. He is not out of breath. He is not wounded. He has made no effort, and yet he will eat first. The lionesses back away as the male reaches the carcass. He growls softly, a reminder of his dominance. They sit nearby, licking their paws, waiting. The cubs watch with curiosity, but they know better than to approach. The lion lowers his massive head and tears into the flesh with his teeth. His jaws work methodically, muscle and sinew parting under their pressure. Blood stains his mane. He eats until satisfied. When the lion finally steps away, the lionesses move in. They feed quickly, tearing meat from bone. The cubs join in, their smaller teeth struggling but determined. The male watches for a moment before retreating to a nearby rise. There, he lies down and begins to groom himself. He licks his paws, runs them over his face, and cleans the blood from his mouth. Night falls, the temperature drops. The lion remains still. His ears twitch at every sound. The call of distant hyenas, the rustle of leaves, the occasional bark of a jackal. Though he appears relaxed, he is alert. He is always alert. Other males may challenge him. Predators may approach. Scavengers may circle, but none dare come close, not while the lion lies nearby, his body coiled with power. Later in the night, the lion rises again. He walks slowly through the grass, head low, eyes scanning the darkness. He stops to sniff the ground. Another lion has passed here recently. A rival, perhaps. He responds with a roar, deep and resonant, shaking the silence of the night. It is an answer, a challenge. The lion patrols the perimeter of his territory, pausing occasionally to rub his face against low branches or to urinate. His movements are deliberate. His presence must be known. Territory is survival. Territory is power. After an hour of patrolling, the lion returns to his pride. He finds a spot near the resting lionesses and lies down once more. A cub nestles against his flank. This time he does not move. He closes his eyes. The night passes slowly. The lion sleeps intermittently. At times he opens his eyes and lifts his head, listening. At times he dreams. As dawn nears, the savanna begins to stir once again. The first light touches the horizon. Birds call out. The lion blinks against the growing brightness. He rises, stretches, and walks to a patch of grass warmed by the sun. He lies down, head resting on his paws. His breathing slows. Another day has begun. He will sleep through most of it. He will rise when the air cools. He will eat when there is food. He will roar when he must. This is the rhythm of a lion's life, not dictated by urgency, not ruled by chaos, but measured, powerful, and deliberate. The lion's day is not packed with activity. It is not defined by busyness. It is defined by control, by timing, by dominance. In the world of predators, the lion does not need to prove himself every hour. His existence is proof enough. And so, with the sun rising once more, the lion dozes in silence. The cubs play nearby. The lionesses groom one another. The grass sways gently in the breeze, and the lion rests, the embodiment of strength at peace. This is a day in the life of a lion.